Hello, young gamers. This is Old Man Gamer. I downloaded this demo, demo of the game. I guess the game is still being made, so this is kind of like the demo of it. Pre-release is the word I'm looking for, but it's called Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. So let's go ahead and get started here on this game. Give this a minute here to load. There it goes, I think.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four-Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it. By any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay, that's quite the interesting story there. So here's a character. Let's see. Male, female. I'll go with the male character here. Muscular or normal. I'll go with muscular. Skin's good enough for me. That one or that one. Let's go with that one. Now let's go with no face details. Hairstyle. No. Let's go with that one. And we'll go without facial hair here. Don't worry about any tattoos. And we'll enter my name here. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started.
Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
See, I was my way to enlisting army. Let's see. I like the archery one so far. I'll go with this one here. Okay, well, to be honest with you, I was avoiding the guards trying to sell, some goods,
A common thief. I knew it. So, are you one of those who sneak in and steal whatever's valuable when nobody's looking? Or one of the cowards who shoot people from a distance?
Give me a bow, and you'll see for yourself. Sneak is kind of important. Let's see, evasion's important. Let's see. Archery's a little better, slightly increased damage. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go with this one here. I prefer to avoid fighting when I can.
I figured. Your predecessor in this cell knew how to put up more of a fight. I'm missing a tooth thanks to him, but he's missing more. Look closely over there. See that little white gleam on the wall? Bits of his skull. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Ooh. That hurt.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Okay, let's get out of here. Take everything here. Open equipment. Anything else I have? Okay, now we're all decked out. So these keys will open these other cells. Does. Let's see, anything in here worth taking? Nope. Old Man Gamer, age unknown, male, King's Road, Red Stage 2, severe skin lesions, no visibility on face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict preventive measures must be enforced. Okay. Ramblings of a weary mind. The dark nights are endless. Everything breathes and calls crisply. A red monk came and put fire on my chest, but I knew it was a good thing. The first and only king visited me the night before. Arthur wept, then reached to me with his hands, not two, but four, never closer to king's grace. Then he disappeared. The bleeding heart of the plague beats in a frantic despair. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hear the rhythm from behind the wall. I know it. I feel it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Organic machinery that creates this place. And these people, put your ears to the wall and listen. 1, 2, 1, 2, listen. Treatment record. 1. Patient is mentally stable, though physical symptoms of Red Death persist. I've started applying small doses of black henbane to the skin and asked him to keep a dream journal. Progress is strong, but he panics easily. I'll introduce a mild calming agent to help him relax and open his mind without fear. The patient's mental state is worse than expected. Upon waking, he either becomes briefly chaotic or curls up, muttering. The patient is now fully chaotic or catatonic, unresponsive, unmoving, not eating. Death seems only mercifully left. I'll conduct an autopsy and seek possible brain changes. There must be something to learn here. Okay, nothing left on him. Let's go over here. Kind of like Skyrim. Lock is broken. Heart. Jar, might need that. The 7 commandments. The 7 commandments. 1. First came the prophet, then came the word. The word is sacred. 2. The pope, his cardinals, and his priests receive the word. The word is the way. 3. We are all brothers and sisters, starving for the word. The word is substance. 4. Together in holy suffering, we walk the pilgrim's path. The word is our strength. 5. We repent facing the trials of the plague. The word is our cure. 6. The priest clad in red guide us towards grace. The word is salvation. There is no other sanctities, only the prophet's word and the wheel of the red church. Do not doubt your faith, and you'll be rewarded. Okay, interesting. Doesn't seem to be anything else in this room. Wait, over here. A note written in blood. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment. And makes you realize you need to gnaw on your own leg off. I promise that you are not sick, and even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself, as I did. I stole a small glass jar, and when they weren't looking, broke it into tiny shards and swallowed them all. Soon I will be free. Ow! That sounds very painful. Ooh. I shudder at the thought of that. Okay, let's get out of here. Lock seems to be broken. Let's see, we'll over here. I'll take all that. Alright, guard's key. I thought that card had a key, but I guess not. Talk to Lisa.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to you?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now, all is well. The worst is behind me.
I hope so. You kind of don't look very well. Can I help you somehow?
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
No thanks.
Have a nice day, kind sir.
You too, Lisa. Okay. Helge. Oh, Helge.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
What are you talking about?
At last, the age of resurrections shall end. And then, the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, trip after trip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave your cell door open, so you're free to go.
None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound, all bound.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you.
Trip after trip. Closer and closer.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Let's see.
I'm prepared for that. The word protects me. Purge the unclean.
Okay.
I am the prophet's hammer.
Okay, load last checkpoint. That didn't go very well. I need to find a weapon. Okay. Those weren't there last time, but hey. Okay. Okay, I have this broken club. Okay, we've already gone through all these, so we won't have to worry about that. Okay, there's how to crouch. Okay, this dude looks like he's had it. Beautiful Lillian and the Chambers of Ecstasy. Okay, let's take a look at this. Whoa, okay. We don't want young gamers to see or read that, so we'll bypass that and read a little later. Okay, lock picks. Nice. guard's key. I think we needed that for something, so let's see if I can find that place. Take the roast. Take some moonshine. Fish soup. Let's see. Cooking for the Resistant Part 1. Cooking for the Resistant Part 1. Simple recipes from simple ingredients. Arthur, Mildred, Auntie, Fiesel. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Mildred, here with simple recipes for those who prefer straightforward flavors. For the moderate hungry, try Beggar's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in a bubbling water. Yes, it must be bubbly. It must bubble. Other options is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for about 20 minutes. Drain. Don't drink the water. Add mash with a touch of milk, but not too much. You want creamy, not watery. Simple, satisfying, and shame-free. Okay? Cooking, we don't have any ingredients. There we go, now we have some ingredients. I will use random ingredients. Let's see what we get. Okay. Number 10. Number 10. Okay, let's sure that. Never mind. Alrighty, let's see. There's one cell that needed a key. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Bother him. Let's see. Okay, this was it over here. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, probably should be careful. I'm not sure what my carry weight is. Okay, let's see. Okay, still have a fair amount of carry weight, so that's good. Okay. Let's go beat this guy up with my club here. Okay, there we go. sneak. I think he was this way.
Be on guard.
Take that, mister. Okay. And I want to take the brain nasty. Okay, we were successful with that. Got a little hurt. Let's see. Ate some food maybe, heal me. Let's see. Okay. Restore his health. Okay. I'm a little lost. Let's see. We're supposed to go left, and we haven't been very obedient in that yet, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go explore a little more this way. Okay, obviously, let's see. Can't interact with this, so we're done exploring here. Nothing for us there. I think that guy had a sword. Okay, equipped. There we go. Yeah. Don't mess with me now. Okay. Oh, that scared me. What is that? Undead? Up here. It might just be easier to handle one weapon at this moment. Okay, well at least we know what we're doing in this aspect. Okay. We'll go find that dude here.
Investigate that sound.
hurt a lot more this round than I did last round, but that's okay. Let's see. Okay, where was the food at? Okay, go back this way. Okay, where was that? Maybe it was this way. Yep, okay. Does that recipe? Okay. Store at 85 or 60 seconds. Okay. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Let's see. Dash or B. Lock. Okay. Okay, I think we have it down. Oh crap, let's get out of here. Okay, so we got how to oops. Okay. Okay. attack him here. Good. We survived it though. Wow. To Brother Sefton. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that alchemy stations should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with cosmetic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of healing concoctions. Those are alcohol and stage, not poisonous plants and heart. This is a kind of negligence continues, or if this kind of negligence continues, I'll be forced to ask Father Vaughn to revoke your privileges to use the laboratory. May the words of the prophets be your grace, Brother Aaron. Okay. Guess there's a key that's needed here. Let's see. Where are these guys at? Let's see. Go back this way. Oh, what's this? Ooh, pickaxe. Nice. Okay. Autopsy report. Subject 17. I drilled a burr hole in the left temporal bone, revealing a skull filled with thick, coagulated blood. After draining using Margine's cut, I sawed through cerebral flax, severed the nerve and the brain stem, then I removed the brain. Its abnormal shape suggests internal swelling. Inclusions were made in the venous sinus, and the base of the skull was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and cedar oil for further study. Alrighty. Okay, Red Priest. Okay, we don't have the strength to mess with him, so we're just gonna get out of here.
And alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, You must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. The world is moving forward.
Okay, we need to find some type of food to heal myself here. Doors locked from the inside. Let's see, will this help me out any? Okay, we're getting there. Let's see if I can find some more of those. Found that key, so that might be the key to the laboratory up there, so let's go back up there real fast.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our people.
Okay, this was the door. Okay, took him out. Whew. Okay. We need stage. Figure out where to get that at. Mars' method of separating the mind. Examine the old, search of the new. Arthur, elder brother Eric. Though often dismissed, Priest Merlin, the holy methods recorded during King Arthur's reign, offer crucial insight on the separation of the mind. His text, abate in old language, is valuable to understand extraction practices. Despite Merlin's immersion in Druidic rituals, he scorned their quacky and wisely retained their valuable knowledge. This discernment, alongside his contempt for past masters makes Miriam's work indispensable, revealing useful literary observation while discarding the rest. Miriam's insist that the subject must be under the Red Priest's procedure. If they lose consciousness, rival is essential. Partial anesthesia is allowed if they can still see, to extend usefulness of the promising subjects tend to any life-threatening wounds. Okay. Nasty letter. It's my time, my brother. You cry, woe is us. We escaped death, only for it to follow us here to Avalon. But I say, all is not lost. We have been delivered to our salvation, to one place where we can fight the Red Death and win. For Avalon holds what our homelands did not, the weirdness. Many see the weirdness as a curse, but I believe it is our path to survival. We must not fear it. We must welcome it. This can heal us. Seek the edge of the weirdness. Embrace it. Let it cure our infections. But the brave and the faithful spread the word. Prepare your tools. Cast out doubt and fear. Open your mind to the weirdness as our saving grace. Okay. Nice. Monster brain. Yeah, let's see the monster brain. Okay, that'll get us fairly close to where we need to be. If we went this, we need to go this way. I get lost in these places.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients.
Oh, we're up there, we couldn't go.
Be on guard. Your fate is sealed. You will burn.
Okay, we need to Okay, we're not doing the best in battling here, but we're learning as we go here. Okay, so at least we get a start here.
Be on guard.
Okay. Yeah, blood clot. Letter, we read that. We need a sage and can find that, so let's see. Okay, that's how to go fast forward. Okay. Okay, encyclical second pope. Yet many are unruly, corrupt, and insolent. Though they claim to know the prophet, their deeds betray them, their minds are soiled. And the prophet sees all as punishment. Their skins are marred with red marks, festering and flaking. Red death is not only claims their lives, but their damns their souls. Yet hope remains for the unpure. The prophet declares, renounce unworthiness, dishonesty, indolence. Embrace my word in your heart, and your soul will be purified as mine was. The prophet warns, trust in my disciples as you trust in me. To harm them is to harm me, and you'll be punished accordingly. Okay? Okay, let's heal this a little bit more. Okay, we're actually going to save here. Okay.
Stay alert. You're thin. You will burn.
Oh, almost didn't survive that. Okay. Okay, are you not going to talk to me? There's Brother Sirius.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
Who are you?
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
Why are you locked up?
When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal.
Ooh.
The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Ooh, does not sound pleasant. Do the Red Priests really cure the Red Death?
We've had some success, treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How could the weirdness cure the Red Death?
The weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we've tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied.
Okay, well, thank you for the
May
information.
the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Good luck, dude. Let's rest. Let's see what happens when we rest here. We're all rested, okay. Okay, we really need to figure out how to get out of here. Blood transfusion. Brother Cyril's prayer. Gaia, guide me with thy words among the flock, which must be brought back to the threshold of thy sacred fold, so what they may know grace, hear the beating of the bleeding heart of the plague, and contribute to our divine mission. This is my humble plea. Okay, Brother Cassian's prayer. Kai, today I pray for the healing of your church, for the severance of all rotten fruit from the holy institution. Let pure intent flow through us all. Let the words guide and strengthen the priest who have strayed. This is my humble plea, Brother Cassian. Brother Phoebe's prayer. Bless Kai, through whom the words flow with me. Grant thy mission in the place called Kanchat, I guess, be met with success, health, and divine inspiration. Grant me the strength to aid the people of Avalon, touched as they are by the specter of doom. Brother Agni's prayer. Grant thy body, mind resistant to the influence of the Red Death. In this mission I now undertake. The word guide my steps with strength and resilience against the plague I seek to shield our people from, and may those I encounter believe in the sincere intentions of our church. And the final prayer. This is a plea older than the others. The time of fire and reckoning is upon us. The time to cleanse the land of the vermin defiling it. Let the druids burn. Kai, let the word guide us to every den where these wretches hide. Let the land be healed through flame. Okay, not much. Nothing else in here that I can see. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. There's 3 of them there. I don't want to fight all 3 of them. Had a bow and arrow, I could probably take them out. Okay. talk to Brother Cassian.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not. You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can.
Everything you say, I'm listening.
You want to know about our failure? There's nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run. Run away from here.
Tell me about your failure.
We wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture, for the sick experiments.
A better asylum?
We really wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition, but we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him, poison him, but somehow he found out, at least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them.
Not only are you a red preacher too, the charges you wanted sound good, it's a shame it didn't work out. Or the changes you wanted sound good, it's a shame it didn't work out.
A shame, yes. Maybe we waited too long. We knew Vaughn was a madman, but we were afraid. We didn't know how many supported his methods. Turns out it was only a few, but it was enough.
You can escape, the way is clear.
No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
Alrighty then. Oh, broke a lockpick. Okay. Pictish experienced subject's first notes. Patient records Sarja, female, Pict, approximately 30 years old, found among the deceased at Chuntrat, red death stage under observation, suspect intimate immunity. Expert 1 seems to bless us. We have never had a Pictish patient before. She is found in the village. Severe outbreak, but shows no symptoms, not even early ones. Brother Crispus has learned observations, but what if she falls ill? Experiment 2. Patient exhibits visible mutations from the weirdness. The horns on her head are remarkable. I wish she'd be more cooperative. She surely holds knowledge we lack. I tried to persuade her, but she remains defiant. Why? Lives are at stake. She called us children stumbling in the dark, so she won't help us. Second notes. Okay. Experiment 3. We attempted to introduce the Red Death by injecting her blood from a stage 5 patient. It caused a violent initial reaction, but after 3 days, with basic healing approach, she stabilized and shows no symptoms. She's less of a patient, more of a subject. I am conflicted about the facts. Brother Crispus took her away 2 days ago. I'm worried she wouldn't return, but she's back. She seems thrilled, citing innate response to the weirdness as already proceed. He forbade me from documenting it. Serja seems quieter. I should check on her. Okay, so she's obviously not in the cell anymore. Ooh, broke another one, dang it. Diega.
You're not a priest. Get out of here. Go away before they see you with me.
I want to help you. The priests can't hurt you, they're dead. Well, not all of them. Now, if the priests aren't dead, they can't hurt you, they're dead.
What did you do? You monster.
Okay. Okay, that didn't go as I planned. Yeah. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hear me?
The cell door is open. You can go now.
Can go now. Nah.
What have you done to yourself? Okay. Sorry. Hope you get better. Actually, let's... I don't know if I'm going the right way. Go ahead and do a quick little save. Okay.
Investigate that sound. Blood protects me.
Ah. Load game. Okay, that didn't work very well. Try this again. Actually, I think there's something that made us fast. So let's do this. I haven't looked at my skills. Let's see. No points. Okay. Increase movies for 20% for 20 seconds. Increases endurance for 5, okay. You probably do this here. I didn't realize that hurt, dang it. I gotta pay attention to my health a little better. I almost had that. Okay. Okay, we'll use that up and then we'll autofill with okay, we have, okay, this is 7 to 10 damage. 7 to 11 damage. No, wait. Where's that pickaxe? Oh crap, they lost that pickaxe.
Investigate ourselves. The prophet wants you dead. You will. We'll send you into the abyss.
Okay. I have health potions. Okay, there we go. nasty, but it helps me heal, so. Okay. Whew. Okay, blood, hearts, and guts, alchemy, viscera. The alchemists worth their craft must embrace the visceral. There are no greater powers than the lifeblood freshly torn from a creature's chest cavity. The viscera contains strength unmatched by any plant, no matter how sacred. Trees neither feel nor fight. They lack the instinct that create true potency. The rage of concerned beasts its will to survive. These produce the strongest ingredients for potions that can push humans beyond their limits. Those who work with the delicate herbs refuse to acknowledge this primal truth. Alchemy blinds us to the creatures we hunt, transforming fear into fury and awakening the beast within. To reject this is to deny alchemy's essence. It's the blood, the viscera, that we transcend our fragile natures, wielding potions forged from the raw, unyielding power of life itself. Okay. We've already been in here. Let's not go there yet. Okay. I feel we've gotten lost. Let's see if I get back to where we started and we're supposed to go left. I tend to not follow instructions very well. Okay. Okay, so this was our cell. We go left, okay. We gotta grab this stuff. nothing from here. So let's see, we went left. So I guess we were going the right way here. From a treatment report, I've received 3 patients with mild red death symptoms and tested a new treatment using the weird beast bone meal. Patient 1 had typhoid, not red death. I burned the body. By day 3, she reacted erratically, scratching, pulling at her hair, and screaming. By day 5, she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Her autopsy may yield more insight. Patient 3, little effect. The disease progressed at the usual pace, but this mind is clearing. I'll continue observing. Conclusion: despite mixed results, I do not consider the treatment a failure. Adverse effects are reduced. This could be closer to a cure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Kitrin, geese card, female, 22, constitution short, skinny, 7 months pregnant, typical of the red death, pale red spots on face, neck, and under and arms, cause of death, childbirth. Exposure to the wilderness might have altered the woman's physique, anger outburst, melanarchia. As for physical alteration, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, if it absorbed at all. The first standard session of the fetus started growing rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled and needed to be extracted from the womb. The torso and head of the fetus were naturally overgrown, but the limbs were too weak and flabby. Despite monstrous appearance, it turned out to be a good visibility. More research on subject 38 to follow. Okay. We're already in there. Well, young gamers, I'm not sure where to quite go. This is going right now, not left, but we had another choice on that. Let's go through here. Okay. Oh, there you are.
You took your sweet time, eh? I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Who are you?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Okay. The knight said we'll meet again. I'll find my way to the island. Okay, so looks like we found our way out. We just got lots of sidetracks. But I like to explore, and that's what we did. And we had a lot of fun exploring. Okay. Okay, we need to heal here. Oh my goodness. He almost died. Okay. Okay. Commentary of Brother Instant Underground Wonders. Contrary to Brother Instant's view that the lower levels of the island of Asylum is merely a confined vault system under the building complex, it seems endless. Even suspect it spans the island and reaches beyond. Our brother Houston explorations are commendable. He is too ready to view dead ends as final. My research, however, has repeatedly confirmed there are many passages he marked as closed off were buried tunnels extending deeper. As our doctrine teaches, persistence brings results, and we've been rewarded. At the end of such tunnel, dismissed as dead end, we found a vast chamber and in the center of mirror, a remarkable moment. This menhir is truly underground wonder, potentially revolutionizing our understanding of these statues. I wonder if we can make it. Let's save. Well, actually, we've been playing for a while, young gamers, so we're going to pause here. I'm really having fun with this demo version of this game. I will more likely end up purchasing this and playing it. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm hoping you're enjoying this as well. But we're going to go ahead and stop here, young gamers. So let's go ahead and save. The Great Escape. Young gamers, thanks for watching. This is Old Man Gamer. Have a good one.